For some reason, deep down in my heart, I've always had a soft spot for Soul Calibur, but never had a chance to really sit down and learn how the game works. My interest for the game series started back in late 1990 with Soul Blade for the PS1. It was the summer holidays and my best friend at the time had a copy of Soul Blade. I remember being blown away by the front cover. The masked man on front, known as Voldo, left such an impact on me. Legit, had nightmares over him. I mean, fuck, you would too. Look at the size of his cock piece. So my friend stayed over and we stayed up really late, until dawn, playing Soul Edge. And this was quite a big thing at the time because this was the first time of me actually staying up late without my mum knowing. This was the moment where my interest started for the Soul series. Not Dark Souls, or Demon Souls. Fuck them souls. Soul Calibur 2 was developed by Project Soul and published by NAMCO, not NAMCO BANDI. My box says NAMCO. This game is set in a historical fantasy setting with the fighters coming from all walks of life, from samurai, a European battle maiden, a massive red tit ninja with the jiggles. Each one comes with their own fighting style and a weapon they have mastered for over the years of training. Well, I think. The game comes packed full of features, which will keep you entertained for many hours. However, you do have the normal game modes you would expect from a fighting game from this period, such as arcade mode, time attack, survival, and team battle. Finally, we have Weapon Master mode, which is really interesting. This is where you do most of your unlocking for different game content, such as new characters, stages, weapons, and much more. It's kind of like an RPG where you move from different town to town, completing different objectives and dungeon crawling. I haven't dived too much into this game mode. I think there's about 50 stages to complete and they can be quite difficult with a wide range of different skills that you need to apply to actually complete the stage. However, the one downside to this is that there's a lot of reading when it comes to finding out the story, which isn't a bad thing, but I am a lazy arsehole. I don't read about the stories or about quests. I'm here for the jiggle. But the one thing that you can praise this team on is that the attention to detail that they've put into this game. When you unlock the character profile for each character, the story and the reason why their stage is a stage is so in depth, and it's incredible the amount of detail they've put into each one of their characters. So let's take a moment to talk about gameplay itself. I find the combat to be really hard to pick up for newcomers and casual players, so let me explain. With the game, the stages is being set in a 3D ring, where ring outs do happen. Your movement and where you're positioned in the stage is so important. Also, blocking and countering attacks are key to be able to win games, and reading your opponent's movement and choosing the right form of attack to better your enemy. With time and putting some amount of effort, you'll be able to pick this game up with no issues, like most fighters, but damn, this game is hard. And sadly, for me, this is where the game falls off, because it has a quite high level of skill that you need to put in. So, is Soul Calibur 2 fun? Oh god, yes. This game has amazing graphics, animation, character design, and gameplay. However, after spending some time with the game, I have found that I love the idea of Soul Calibur, but found myself getting easily annoyed with the gameplay, which at the times felt really unfair, and I was only playing on the normal difficulty. So, should you pick up Soul Calibur 2? Yeah, it's a very good game, and depending on which version you get a special character for the console. I have the PS2 version, so I got Hitachi from Tekken, because fuck playing as Link.